Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He goes long.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Gets away from his opponent. Courtois can claim that. And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. Chipped through. Floated through.
Sanchez just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all...
And they've been caught out here. Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. It has got through to him. Cut out in the nick of time. Scholes. He'll have a go. He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up to meet it. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Towering header! There it is! First blood drawn. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Fenerbahce break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. Fenerbahce ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Aubameyang. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Brings it forward. And here's Aubameyang.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Mbappe. It's on a plate. Loose. Oh, real danger here. speculative strike. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Alexandro. Sanchez. Hoists it forward. Messi. Finds himself eased off the ball. Sanchez does well there, alert. Alexandro plays it forward. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Cafu tries to stroke it through. Neymar already, of course, on the score sheet.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And they win it back again. That's a good ball. Mohamed Salah! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mohamed Salah sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
It's goals! Oh, that's a fine save!
Scholes simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Scholes drives it forward. Shoots! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Beckham.
Fenerbahce couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sanchez. And the weighted pass. Sanchez cuts it out. And it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang spreads it towards the left. Mohamed Salah goes looking to force his way. He's had a go! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Hits one! And it's there! And the lead is 3! is surely done!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan had no answer, second best in every department, and correspondingly well beaten. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Ronaldo looks to dink one in. And he's on his way. Shoots! Goal! Milan!
Milan are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He came in hard, very hard. Forward it goes. And here's Giggs. Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it forward. He's Aubameyang! And it's played forward. Lo Celso tries to get it forward quickly. Cafu goes looking. Salah looks to thread it through. Beckham. And it's Maradona. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aubameyang. Griezmann drives it forward, hoists it forward. Aubameyang, he's tried one. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Baresi tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Beckham gets it back. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Cafu plays a clever pass. And it's played forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aubameyang. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Lo Celso plays it forward. He's off on him. It's Rashford! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Baresi positions himself well and cuts it out. Lo Celso. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Up towards the front line. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo going through. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Baresi with the clearance. Alexandro does well to read it and intercepts. Winks goes looking. And help's available out wide. Neuer catches it safely. Giggs spreads it towards the left. Lo Celso drives it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lo Celso. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Baresi. And it's Müller. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to cut it out.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Rashford finds himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Ligt battles to win it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. And that is that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Aubameyang! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. Maradona. Giggs. Giggs! Oh, that was no routine save.
Giggs sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Giggs. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Winks does well to read it and intercepts. Maguire. Maguire goes looking. Forward it goes. And it's Salah. Rashford. Rashford spreads it towards the left. Giggs. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Lo Celso. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rashford. It's a goal kick. And it's Beckham. Now it's Aubameyang. De Ligt gets it back. Lo Celso plays it forward. Cafu. That's a throw. It's got through to him. Alexander-Arnold. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the second half gets underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hoists it forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He gets past his man. It's Rashford! This could fall anywhere. Quick ball forward. Mohamed Salah. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Rashford. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Maradona. Jordi Alba. Tries a shot! Winks, gets good distance on it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Giggs. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're...
Giggs! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Winks tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Inzaghi.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Beckham. Well read, he sorted that out. And Beckham! A real chance and a real let-off.
Beckham just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Played out to the right. And it's Rashford. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Rashford. Sancho with a delicate ball.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Muller. Inzaghi looking to get on the end of this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game. And a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Beckham. And it's Thiago. Bruno Fernandes. Alexandro plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Jordi Alba. Batistuta has a pop! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Winks. Cafu. Mohamed Salah. Batistuta with a good steal, well played. Bruno Fernandes. Beckham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up to meet it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely measured pass. Aubameyang. Van Dijk. Thiago. Beckham. Bruno Fernandes. And it's been taken straight back. Aubameyang. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's come loose. He's through, now is he in? Cristiano. He's gone for it! And he's there to clear it. Real chance! And in it goes! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Batistuta. Timely intervention. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Maguire. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well read, he sorted that out. Oh, he's in! Chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Van Dijk gets into the right position to intercept. And there's the end of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Van Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out. Lobs it in gently. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckham. Winks. Does well there. Alert. And it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! Oxlade-Chamberlain gives chase. Alexandro drives it forward. Now it's Aubameyang. Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. Beckham. Van Dijk. Beckham. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta gets flagged offside. So here comes a substitution. Dinks one in. Batistuta.
Batistuta, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Alisson can claim that. Fabinho. Now it's Messi. Filippo Inzaghi. And the shot! Hoists it forward. Winks. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thiago. Cristiano Ronaldo! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Cristiano Ronaldo, fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And we're underway. Oxlade-Chamberlain drives it forward. Beckham. Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Ziyech. Barbel. He's got away. Great leap! Surely this time, it's in! Leno reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Cafu. Maradona. Now it's Christian. Chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And here's Maradona. Mohamed Salah has a pop! And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. Cafu. He's there. Shot a goal! Oh, that is very close.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Has he picked him out? Gets the better of his man. Goes for goal! Alexandro. Milner. Milner goes looking. Thiago goes long. He has it out wide now. Going through. There's the shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Gets wrestled off the ball. Messi. Beckham. Mohamed Salah. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Maradona. And it's Messi. And that's sprayed out wide, back into the middle. Oh, good take and a good air. Cristiano Ronaldo! Pepe. Milner. Tadic. Tadic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's played him through. He gets past his man. And it's Messi. Milan have it back and they can go again. Clears it out of harm's way. Messi tries to get it forward quickly. Thiago. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Has a hit! It's bounced out! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Goes for goal! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. Mohamed Salah, he's left his man. And he's cut it out. It's a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. Beckham.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Big chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Alexandro. And they've been caught out here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that is that. Milan puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You know, Peter, I'm pretty sure Johan Cruyff will be looking to dictate the tempo here in the only way he can. One of the all-time greats and a man who revolutionised tactics in introducing a whole new philosophy and a whole new style.
Safe to say he is a pretty special player too.
And inspirational to my generation as well.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neymar. And the finish! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Cristiano Ronaldo is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho gets it back.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Mbappe goes for the cross. Has a hit! Winks. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Lo Celso. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Jordi Alba. Fabinho. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And there's a long ball. Sanchez gets it away. Oh, good, hits one! Lo Celso! And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the finish! Maguire. Cafu. Messi. Beckham. Lo Celso gets it back. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cafu does well there, alert. Winks. Mbappe. Lo Celso. That's gone a long way up and away. Winks tries to get it forward quickly. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Alexander-Arnold. De Ligt drives it forward. Played out to the right. Messi. Mohamed Salah. And help's available out wide. And a shot! Another chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's a decent-looking cross. He's had a shot! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Milan making consecutive changes here. So the lead now is 2.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Looks to clip it forward. Mbappe provides an outlet. And it's Rabiot. And they've been caught out here. Cafu. Winks. Over to the left. He gets past his man. Lo Celso with a good steal, well played. And he's there to cut it out. Courtois gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rabiot. It's got through to him. He's on his way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a rocket! That is special! A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that will be the final act. Milan well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan simply forgot to turn up with
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Shot at goal! And he's done it!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And here's Aubameyang. He's gone for it! Cafu. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Messi. Milan scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Winks just wouldn't be beaten there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
It's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And out to safety. Ronaldo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's got through to him. He's in, surely. In for the follow-up. Maradona. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's played forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Jordi Alba goes looking. Jordi Alba. Coman. It is a corner. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Sanchez. Winks. Messi. And he's going long. In comes the corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Tries one! Messi plays it short. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Messi goes short. Goes for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, the keeper was committed the wrong way, and he could only wait and watch.
Hoists it forward. Winks. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cafu plays it long. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Winks goes looking. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. Aubameyang finds himself offside. Alexandro. Winks. Messi. And it's Alexandro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Keeper's ball. Van Dijk. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Aubameyang. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Milan draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Maradona spreads it towards the left. Gets away from his opponent. Has a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's played forward. Aubameyang. It's on a plate. Cristiano Ronaldo! Lo Celso. He came in hard, very hard. Coman. And he's onside, tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's really drilled it. Lo Celso.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And here's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Mohamed Salah. Lo Celso. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Jordi Alba going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's surging through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Winks. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Milan are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Coman, well positioned to make that interception. Cafu cuts it out. That's a throw. Lo Celso. That intervention was very necessary. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good clearance and very necessary. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's found its way to him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Goal! Roma! Roma take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Throw in. And it's Batistuta. Maguire gets it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. And here's Messi. And he's on his way. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Winks. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Chance to cross here. Nakata knocks it away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cafu drives forward with purpose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets the better of his man. Roma have it back and they can go again. He could be... Real chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Alexandro. Ball is over the line. They get a throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Nakata with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Up for the header! Goal! Roma! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Roma take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's found its target. Defence has got rid of that. Hoists it forward. Kimmich. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Batistuta simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Neymar. That's a promising ball. Alexandro. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And help's available out wide. And we've reached half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And out to safety. And it's been taken straight back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar goes looking. And Messi! Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. There will be a throw-in. Cafu. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Cut out in the nick of time. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. And it's played forward. Messi looks to dink one in. Baresi is there to heave it away. Jordi Alba. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Batistuta. Forward it goes. Messi winks, positions himself well and cuts it out. Beckham plays it forward. He could be in here. And the defence can get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Baresi closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Now it's Maradona. Now it's Batistuta.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good interception. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Maradona. He's on his way. Can he find a finish? He's had a shot! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Roma could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that will be the final act. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that has put a stop to that. And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And here's Forlan.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oxlade-Chamberlain needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, good challenge, he just stood firm.
Kimmich just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Cafu. Beckham gets wrestled off the ball. Forward it goes. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Winks. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And here's Batistuta. Messi. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Roma have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
And the finish! The captain delivers!
oh, that's very, very well played by the skipper. He was only too aware of the importance of a goal at this late stage in the first half. He knew it would affect the teams, all part of the thought process from someone in his position. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He goes long. He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Roma know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Baresi. Winks. And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Milan don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Done very well to intervene. Sanchez. Batistuta was not to be moved. Now it's Maradona. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Batistuta. He's away!
Roma really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Cafu gets it away. Hoists it forward. He's come loose. And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Conte. Promising move that, good inroads into it. Aubameyang!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And it's been taken straight back. Looks to thread it through. Milan get it back again. Decent looking ball.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And it's Maldini. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Strong punch. Maradona finds himself offside.
Roma are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Maldini. Maldini to play it forward.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's gone for it! And again the keeper stands strong. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the through ball is intercepted. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Maradona! Same again, same outcome.
Roma really putting a few chances to get...
And the referee brings it to a close. 1 goal settled it, a tense and exciting game that just got away. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.